My name is Sylwia Piatkowska. I represent Old Dominion University. I currently do research on hate crime, specifically on hate crime after Brexit. So my key question is whether the Brexit caused or increased hate crimes in UK. Also, I look at the temporal clustering of hate crime after terrorist attacks in United Kingdom.
And what did you find with regard to fluctuations in hate crime following terrorist attacks and elections in the UK?
There has been a huge spike in hate crimes, and I examined that with the interrupted time series analysis. So we see significant increase in terms of hate crimes.
Could you tell the public what an interrupted time series analysis is?
So interrupted time series analysis measure the hate crimes controlling for serial correlation with included dummy variables. So we can assess statistically if there was increase in hate crimes controlling for all other factors. So the effects of month, the effect of the days, the effect of the years, and see whether there has been a spike in hate crimes. And indeed, after Brexit, we see a sharp increase, statistically examined and confirmed, as well as after terrorist attacks. And one crucial point is that after terrorist attacks, the spike is more immediate, more intense, and after Brexit, it's not right away, so we don't see such an immediate impact. However, we see still a sharp increase in hate crimes.
Two quick questions on that. After the terrorist attacks as opposed to the elections, was it more focused on one community versus more broadly? And the other question would be, tell us a little bit about the lag that takes place after these events relative to the increase in hate crime attacks.
In terms of the second question, we see increase in hate crimes 8 days after Brexit. So it took a little bit time, so we have 8 lags.
So more so than here in the United States, where we saw almost an immediate, like the next day after the 2016 presidential election.
Exactly, so we have some time there. It happens 8 days or 10 days after the Brexit. It's very different from the United States, where we see that immediate, at the same day, increase of hate crimes. In terms of your first question, I have data for all areas in UK, so this is not very oriented towards communities or regions. That's my future project. I have the data for all UK, and we see impact everywhere, in all England, right, in all UK.
Interesting. And did you find that when the terror attack took place in Britain as opposed to elsewhere, there was a difference in how hate crimes changed?
Comparing terrorist attacks, we see this very similarity with 9/11, for example. So the impact in the same day of the day of the attack. So this is very similar.
So in 9/11 in Britain, hate crimes went up as well?
Yes. However, to lesser extent. So it seems like the domestic attacks, they matter more. Past research examined 9/11 in the UK. However, that increase was a little bit lower, we can say. So it was not that sharp, intense as compared to terrorist attacks in the UK, like Manchester Arena bombing. That was very intense and very immediate.
A spike in hate crime after the Manchester bombing.
Yes, exactly.
Well, thank you so much. Is there anything else that we missed that you'd like to tell us about your excellent research?
I'm really encouraging you to follow up with my research, because I want to really see how political parties affect hate crimes. So the strength of the political parties. I'm collecting the data on elections in UK, and I want to see whether, for example, number of councils or which party in the councils in each area, whether that affects hate crimes and the spark increase in hate crimes.
As Euro-nationalism is affecting both politics and hate crimes in Europe and North America as well.
Exactly. So.
Well, thank you so much. We're going to post this on our website, and we appreciate you talking to us.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.